Alright, so this is King's Row on defense. Alright, so probably one of the best spots to start off at is like right here. You got a good view of this door here. I would check this first for other widowmakers or Hanzos. And then you got a good view from down here. You got a good view of this door here. You got to watch out for enemies coming from behind, so I would put like a venom mine like right here on the side of that wall there in case the enemies come running up there. So this is a good spot. You can drop down here and snipe from here. It's probably not as good as the spot up there, but this spot is okay. You gotta watch out. You can put your venom mine up there or like on that post there. You can get up here. This could be another place to start. You can get a good view of this door here, and if you go over here and then crouch down, you kind of have a view of the area down here. So you can grapple up here and kind of snipe up here. If you crouch down, get more cover. You can grapple over here. Getting over here is a little bit more risky. You can snipe them from behind here. This can be okay, but it's a little bit risky. You can grapple all the way up to here. This actually tends to be a pretty good spot, especially against new players, because a lot of times you can snipe up here and people won't even know you're even up here. Like there's been matches where I've been sniping up here and enemies had no clue where I was sniping from. So this can be a pretty good spot. You can grapple all the way over here and also snipe them from behind over here. But this, I don't really recommend this spot so much because it's kind of risky. You can also grapple all the way back up to here from over there. You can get on this ledge here, but it's not really recommended. There's not really much of a point of it. But this spot here does have its uses. If you crouch down, you can take more cover here. So going on over here, some other good places for a venom mine is like right here on this wall here, or like right there. Another good place to snipe is like right here. You got a good view of over here and this balcony. This tree is kind of in the way, so it's not the best view. You might want to put a venom mine like on this wall over here to be alerted if enemies come this direction while you're sniping over here. So another good place to snipe from, if you put your venom mine right here, you can snipe right here. And this is a good sniping area right here. That venom mine will warn you if enemies come through that direction there. You can also drop down and snipe from right here. It's about the same kind of view. And you can put your venom mine like right here above that door in case enemies come running through that door there. You can grapple up here, snipe from up here. This tends to be a pretty good spot. You have a good view of this entire area here. You can put your venom mine like right there in the corner there in case enemies come running through here. You can also put it like above that door there in case enemies come running through that door. Or you can also warn yourself of flankers by putting it above that door right there. You can also snipe over here as the enemies are trying to take over the payload. You got a good view of the payload area right here, and as the enemies have taken over the payload, it's time to move on to the next area. You can get on top of this ledge right here and snipe from down here. It's not really the best protection though. Also, when you're sniping down here, you don't really have a view of up here, so you can throw a venom mine in that room in there to warn you if enemies come through that window there. Another place to snipe from that it's not really recommended is like right here. As enemies are going through here, you can snipe here, but you gotta watch your back. So you can put a venom mine here, but and if this gets alerted, you can quickly grapple out of there to take cover. Probably the best sniping spot really in this entire area is right here. You can take cover behind this wall here and snipe here. You got a good view of this entire area there. You can put your venom mine like right there behind that wall right there. You can also drop down and snipe from right here, but it's a little bit less of a view. However, if you sidestep towards this wall, you kind of have a view down here that's okay. You can put your venom mine like right there in the corner. You're also right next to a health pack too. Another place for venom mine is right here above that door in case enemies come running through that door. You can get up here and snipe from here. You can snipe from behind, but it's very unsafe here. It's kind of an unsafe to snipe from. You also got to watch for enemies coming from behind. You can put a venom mine above that door right there. You can also snipe through this little cubby hole right here, but this is also kind of an unsafe area, so I don't really recommend this. You can also probably a safer area is all the way back here, because you have more time to take cover when you're back over here. So going on over here, you can snipe up here as the payload is moving through here. You can snipe up here. The only bad part about this spot is there's not much of a place to take cover from. You can put your venom mine on the corner over there in case enemies come this direction. Really though, to take cover, you just need to grapple away from this area. You can snipe from over here in this corner here as the payload is moving around this corner. You gotta watch out for enemies coming from behind you. The best way to warn you of that is to put a venom mine right above this door right here, because enemies have to go through this door to run up through here. So it'll be a good way to warn you of flankers. Also another place for a venom mine is right behind this roadblock here, because enemies won't be able to see it as they're like running over this roadblock and it'll trigger. So this is a pretty good place for a mine. You can get up here and snipe up behind this little crevice here. It's an okay spot, but I think there's some better spots, like way over here, behind this door right here. It's a pretty good spot right here. You can take cover, side strap right there. You can put your venom mine right here in case enemies come running in, and you're right next to a health pack as well. Also, I got a cue for throwing a mine right behind this roadblock from here. Just stand right here in this doorway and put your cursor right there on that beam, that white beam right here, just right there in the middle of it, and then launch it. It goes right behind that roadblock. So that's a pretty good spot. Going on over here, you can put your venom mine like behind this pipe here. You can grapple up here and then snipe over here to take cover behind this wall here. And I also got another cue for throwing the mine behind the roadblock from here. Just stand in this doorway here and put your cursor. You see these beams, how it kind of forms a triangle? Right at the tip of the triangle, just launch the mine, and it goes right there behind that roadblock. So that's pretty cool. You can grapple over here, snipe from up here as the payload's coming through over here. You can drop down back here, then get behind this block here and snipe from here. You gotta watch out for enemies come running in through this door here. So you can put a mine up there. Another place for a mine is like above this door here in case enemies come running through here. And as the payload's reaching its final destination, you can snipe from right here. You kind of have a view right through here. And a few other spots are, you can get like right back in here and snipe from here or over here. And also, you should be aware of that you can grapple up into here, and you can throw a mine above this door here, and you can snipe over here. And as you're sniping over here, you will be alerted if any enemies come through this choke point here with that mine. You can snipe over here also. So that pretty much does it for defense on King's Row.